everyone. Welcome again. It is Monday, the Rise and Shine Reiki Mondays. I'm Romula, owner of Sacred Willow Reiki Healing and Raw Creations. And this is episode 15. Super exciting, super exciting. As you know, this is a platform to allow my viewers, new, old, or just venturing over, exploring, to receive a weekly dose of Reiki for about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. And basically it is my community service back to my community, because Reiki is a beautiful way of healing as well as promoting relaxation and rejuvenation, and is filtered by unconditional love. And so to be able to be a vessel of this beautiful energy, I wanted to set a time aside to send Reiki to my followers, to my viewers on every Monday, just to kind of get their week started off on positive vibrations and good intentions, and just kind of helping to promote that calm, quiet mind that we all desperately need at times, apparently. So as you will notice through the session, things have changed. Yes, I am no longer doing the IG lives at the same time as my YouTube recordings. It was a little distracting, and I took some time to meditate on what would be the best way of sharing this information and getting people to look at it and to kind of be interested without it being like too much overload, or me trying to concentrate on what I'm trying to say, but then, you know, wanting to be personal and communicate with my viewers as well. So that's going to end, but I will still have a small video set up for Instagram, just to kind of let you know, hey, these episodes are up on YouTube. This is what they're going to be about. If you're interested, hurry up and head over to YouTube to watch it, okay? So that's the first of the changes. Second, I'm still going to do a little bit of details regarding the planets and the stars and things like that, but I'm not going to get too in-depth and detailed, even though I've been researching for a long time on stuff like this. I think the simpler, the more basic, the more easy things to just to basically get to the point, make this experience a lot better. And then it's not me talking too much about the stars and the suns and, you know, the planets, when I could just actually be focusing mostly on sending you all Reiki. Also, with this change, because I won't be doing the IG live, you all will now be able to watch this video with the music in the background so that you can have a relaxing experience, whether if you're at home, at work, waiting in between classes, that kind of thing. So then it's not this awkward IG video that, you know, here has me talking, there's noise in the background. Now you guys can actually, now you all, y'all, can enjoy this experience with the soothing music. I'm pretty sure some of you all had your own music, but that's okay, not a problem. So that's going to be super exciting, because now I can just focus on, you know, creating an environment visually that is relaxing, soothing, and just promotes the rejuvenation and the self-healing that needs to happen. And I'm not distracted all around the world. Also, I put a lot of meditation and thought into, you know, instead of me just talking about Reiki and the facts while I am sending Reiki, maybe I'll just do a meditation, you know what I mean? Kind of bring you guys into a nice relaxing state. Anything that you want to experience, you can experience, but it's kind of really putting you all into a meditative state so that you all are able to receive Reiki. I mean, you can receive Reiki whenever, but I feel that just to, I don't know, to make you all more comfortable, I'm doing my job in order to make that happen. Also, a new thing is that I've also been doing a boatload of daily readings on things, and I figure, you know, I have a lot of books, I have a lot of resources, so when I do come across something, I may read it to you all. So today, depending on how this session goes, I may have 2 things I might read, or I may have 1, and I will also provide the name of the book, the author of the book, and if I actually remember where I purchased it. But I have a plethora of books, a huge collection, so the likelihood of me remembering where I got them from is slim to none. But the only places that I do buy books are Amazon, Barnes & Nobles. Used to be Borders, but Barnes & Nobles took over Borders. And I think that's really it, with the occasional stops into Five Below, because sometimes they have good books. But anyway, this is not about books. It's not about being a nerd or a librarian, because I want to be a clever librarian once in my life. I wanted to be, but let's go ahead and just jump into everything now that I've given you the spiel. I hope you all are excited for these changes. I am too. I am spending a lot of time making sure that I am making this experience as amazing as possible. Okay? So let's go ahead and jump in. Today is Monday, June 27th. We are in Cancerian season. Yes, I am a Cancer, so it's always feeling good when we're in the water. You know what I'm saying? But it's just chaos, tsunamis, storms, all that jazz, and then an occasional easy wave. So that means that our beautiful sun signs, anyone born during these next couple days, few weeks actually, you all will be Cancerians. So you will be the eye feelers of life. Also, the moon, this is interesting, the moon is actually in Gemini. So tomorrow it will be in Cancer, and the day after that it will be Cancer, and then it'll make the transition between Cancer and Leo. So we're literally like in the beginning pans of the season, about to be in that water element. But since we're in Gemini, it is air now, and during this time specifically, also because we have this waxing crescent happening, it's a time where there's a need of change and spontaneity. So you might find yourself a little talkative today. That's okay, that's fine. It's really about having the harmony of thinking and feeling. So, you know, if it's all about just letting it out, go ahead and let it out. Just let it happen, no problemo. So that's it for the stars and suns. Let me go ahead. I thought I would have had my mind made up by the time I got to this part in the video, but I have not. I am feeling that, what I am feeling right now is that I should probably read from this amazing book. I read from it last episode. It's Meditations with Native American Elders, The Four Seasons. So this is the Native American Medicine Wheel, or a representation of the Native American Medicine Wheel. And basically in this book, instead of it starting from like the beginning of the month, like January all the way to December, it actually goes by the seasons. So the first season that it starts off with, oh my god, I think it's spring. Yeah, it's spring. So this book starts in spring and then it ends, it ends in winter. But since they are by the solstices, the dates are different. And that's why I kind of like it, because it's about the seasons, the transitions, and the feelings. So I opened the book today. I wasn't going to read out of the books today. It's weird. I have these moments where I don't want to read and then I do read. And when I opened it on June 27th, I was like, you know, this, it may not go with the meditation I'm going with, but I think it's something that, you know, we do need to listen to and understand, and maybe put a little bit of food for thought in. So with that, I'm just going to go ahead and read it. So for June 27th, we have a quote by Fool's Crow Lakota. It goes by, open quote, "What could be greater than to be Wankan Tonkan's mind, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, arms, hands, legs, and feet here on earth?" Close quote. Wankan Tonkan is the Great Spirit, or I guess in Christianity or Muslim and Jewish terms, God, Yahweh, etc. So in this little passage it says, in order for the Creator to do his work on this earth, he needs the human being to do it. How he guides us is through our eyes, ears, hands, nose, mouth, arms, legs, and feet. We are instruments of the Creator. We are his keepers of the earth. We are the keepers of our brothers. We are to teach his children. We are to respect things he has made. We are to take care of ourselves and treat our bodies and minds with respect. We are to do respectful things. We're to walk the sacred path. We should have good thoughts. We should do only things that we think the Creator would have us do. What an honor to be a human being. What an honor to be an instrument of the Creator. What an honor that he would talk to us and guide us to perform his wonders. And then there's a little a focus. Oh, great spirit, let me appreciate the role you have given me. Let my sense be sharp to hear your voice. Keep my mind clean so I can do the things you would have me do. I think that's like really powerful. A lot of times we just kind of live our life through what we believe is the system, and we tend to miss the beauty of the earth, the beauty of what the Creator, the Great Spirit has done for us. A lot of times we're destroying the beauty, the abundance that is given to us. A lot of times we live for the now, but we don't think about the future. We don't think about our descendants, our future grandchildren. And we tend to forget the lessons that were given to us by our ancestors. So reading this, you know, and really understanding, and even in, you know, religious beliefs, you know, there's this idea of that, you know, we are created in the image of God, you know what I mean? And so here, this takes it to the next level for me, is that we are here created, but we have a purpose. And we have all these things, all these senses, all these abilities. And so how do we keep the balance? How do we keep the rhythm? How do we do the good and the bidding of the Great Spirit, you know, and keep this land beautiful and caretake for it, you know, tending to the land. I think there was like even a quote by Gandhi where he basically said that when we forget to care for the land, we forget our purpose or our very being of why we're here. Please forgive me because that's not quote by quote, but it's some good things to think about. So while we go into this week, while we go into this meditative state, we may have jobs and things like that definitely don't seem to be in accordance with the Creator and things like that. But let us sit down and think to ourselves and realize that although that might not seem like, you know, a thing for us to do for the Creator, still we have a purpose, and we do have to survive, and so we do have to do things to keep going, to get to where we need to be. And this week, why don't we go ahead and think about things that we can do that can bring us back, whether if it be, you know, picking up trash in our yard, or tending to our plants, or doing something communicative wise to help bring our communities back to where they are. Just kind of think of whatever you're doing in life as a way of living through the Great Spirit. So yeah, I may read the second one at the end, but I think we need to go ahead and just jump into Reiki. Again, this is the Meditations with Native American Elders, the 4 Seasons by Coyhis. I will present this at the end of the video as well, so you guys can have it. I'll also have it on the website. But with that being said, let us go ahead, get ourselves beautifully relaxed. If you have music of your own, feel free, play it. If you would like, feel free to lay down or sit in your chair if you're at your desk, or sit outside. It's all good with your headphones on, and prepare yourself for some Reiki. Today we are going to, of course, focus on relaxation, a clear mind, but we are also going to focus on the harmony of thinking and feeling, and allowing ourselves to express beautifully, and be cool-headed. Again, we are in the season of Cancer, so we have water. We are in the day where the moon is a waxing crescent and is in Gemini with that air. So, you know, that spontaneity is going to be there. So let's go ahead and relax. Focus on our breathing and welcome this beautiful Reiki energy into our lives, so that our week can be filled with positive vibrations, loving energy, and promoting the relaxation and rejuvenating that we all desperately need, at times unbearably so. as you lay and sit here, focus on your breathing. Let us take in a deep breath, slowly and gently. Hold it for 1 second and exhale slowly and gently. Do this 5 times. I'll do it with you. Inhale. Hold the breath and exhale. Now every time that you inhale, imagine Reiki, gold and green light, flowing through your nasal cavities, into your body, through your veins, into your heart, reaching to your fingertips and toes, filling every organ and chakra. Full of that beautiful energy. Ask for Reiki to flow through you, going where it sees fit, or if you have any aches and pains, such as a headache or an injury or tension, ask Reiki to flow. And as you exhale, imagine all the negativity coming out of your exhale, falling to the earth for the earth to absorb and for Reiki to cleanse it and recycle it. Any thoughts come into your mind at any time, acknowledge them. Acknowledge those thoughts. Thank them for entering. And ask them to kindly leave, as this is a time of stillness and healing. Once you've done that, bring your mind back to your breathing. Like counting sheep, allow your mind to focus on the calming and relaxing energy that is flowing through you. Allow this warming energy, and it can be cooling at times too, but it's full of unconditional love and is the universal life force energy that is guided by higher consciousness, guided by the Great Spirit. It is a pure energy. Try something a little different. Go ahead and massage. Allow the Reiki to come in. Massage any areas in need. Let us focus on ourselves and how we can better ourselves. remembering during this week, it is about harmony of thinking and feeling. Reiki to flow. Remember that if your thoughts start to come in, acknowledge them, thank them, and kindly ask them to leave. At this time, this is a time of tranquility, peace, and stillness. It's a time of receiving beautiful universal life force energy, Reiki, to help promote relaxation and rejuvenation through self-healing. Focus on your breath, inhaling, holding, and exhaling. Thank Reiki for flowing. let's go ahead and bring our breathing back to ourselves. Focus on inhaling and exhaling. And if you're laying down with your eyes closed, slowly start to wiggle your hands and feet. And slowly bring yourself back. If you're sitting at your desk, you may want to stretch, you may want to move your legs a little bit. But yeah, move a little bit. Let's waken ourselves up. That's going to be the end of our Reiki session today. Thank you so much for coming in and watching and joining. I hope Reiki really makes a difference and does help. I know it's only 10 minutes, but anything counts than nothing, right? So I hope you like the new changes. That's just how the episodes are going to be. Episode 15 is a game changer. Let's just remind ourselves, to keep that balance between thinking and feeling, having that harmony. Let's also focus on our breathing, as well as our relaxation. But let's also think about what this book was saying today, that we are, I don't want to say minions, sounds weird, but we were created to be the caretakers of this earth, to be the great spirits, ears, eyes, hands, mind, howsoever. So let's think about it. Let's see what we can do to make the world a better place, to take care of the planet that we live on. I just got this little thought real quick, and so I am going to go ahead and read the other scripture. This one comes from a morning and evening devotional, so it is it's Christian based. Yeah, it's a Christian based book, and it's called From the Rising of the Sun. It's devotions of praise and thanksgiving. Oh, I just realized that there's not an author. Wait a minute. Oh, there's no author. Well, it's just basically from morning and evening devotional, from the rising of the sun, devotional of praise and thanksgiving. Like I said, this is a space that is a non-judgmental space. The space welcomes all. So a lot of things you will see will be a mixture from, Native American basis, Christianity, Buddhism, howsoever. If I find a quote, or if I find something that's juicy, that really resonates and is something that needs to be heard, it doesn't matter where it comes from, because I feel that there's knowledge in everything. So even if it isn't from my belief system, but it does speak a truth, it will be shared. So again, this is an open, free space, non-judgmental, open to all and any and every denomination or belief. So please don't feel at all that you're not welcomed. You are. And again, if something doesn't resonate with you, I give you the free will to either fast forward or not watch that episode this week, because I want it to be a space where if you feel it's calling to you, come on in, you know what I mean? And I don't want anyone to feel that they are not welcomed. Everyone is welcomed in this space. It doesn't matter where you're from, what your belief is, as long as it doesn't cause harm to others or yourself. I don't care what your sexuality is. I just want to let you guys know it's an open space, and all are welcomed. Okay, so it's my community service, and I want to share it to you all. But yes, so with that being said, I came across this one. It's also for June 27th. It says accepting help. If you're interested, you can stick along. It basically says, this scripture is from Matthew 11, 28 through 30. I think it's in New International Version, not sure. But it says, "Come to me, all of who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you. Let me teach you, because I am humble and gentle at heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy to bear, and the burden I give you is light." That's Matthew 11, 28 through 30. It says, there are times when grief leaves you bone tired. The thought of doing even the most simple task seems overwhelming. Getting out of bed, getting dressed, cooking dinner, or taking kids to practice become insurmountable chores. The world continues to spin, and you can think of nothing you'd like better than to stop, get off for a while. Trying to keep up with life's demands feels impossible. So don't try. Tell God how you feel. Bring your burdens to Him and let Him take care of it from there. Here is a little, a prayer. God, I surrender all my burdens to you this morning. You care for me and you want to give me rest. Thank you for your easy yoke and light burden. I trade them for my worries and concerns today. I mean, wow. It's Monday. It's the first of the week. I'm pretty sure a lot of us can 100% relate to this. You know, we have everyday things. We're super overwhelmed. We're super tired and sometimes don't want to get up and feel like things are impossible. And sometimes it's a matter of just giving it up to the Great Spirit. It's like receiving Reiki, which is guided by the higher consciousness, guided by the Great Spirit, full of unconditional love, to flow through us, to get us back in balance with things, and to know that even though we have all these things going on, the Great Spirit has our back. So with that, you all, I hope you enjoyed the session. I hope you enjoyed the changes. If you're interested in Reiki sessions, please jump to my website, www.rawcreations.com. That's RHAW creations.com. As you know, Sacred Willow Reiki Healing is sharing space with Raw Creations. So anything you want to know about Reiki or anything about Sacred Willow, you will find at Raw Creations. I have Reiki sessions in 30-minute, 45-minute, and an hour and a half sessions. That way, if you have something specific to focus on, we can just do 30 minutes. If you have an in-between where it's kind of like, there's some specific areas, but I would kind of like a full body experience, that's the 45 minutes. And then if you're the person that's like, look, I need Reiki from head to toe, no stop, no problem, then that's that hour for 30 minutes, okay? Might lead to hour 45, but all depends on how Reiki flows. Alrighty, so check it out. Also, if you haven't watched episode 10 has a coupon for Reiki sessions. So okay, so where was I? Because I ran out of memory. Sure, dumb luck. Anywho, y'all, what I was basically saying is that episode 10 has a coupon, so it is specifically for Reiki sessions. I actually don't remember what the coupon is. Oh, whoa, what am I talking about? Scratch that, y'all. No, so what happened was I forgot to renew the coupon. So today I'm going to restart that coupon again because June 23rd already happened. So I'm going to go ahead and extend that coupon to next month, July. So July 23rd or maybe even August 1st, who knows. But go to episode 10. That coupon code's going to be there. If you're interested in any of the sessions, you can use that coupon for that. Also, let me think. There's a lot of events going on. So if you're interested in what is Reiki, you want more in-depth information and want to know how to become a practitioner, how to find a practitioner, even though I am a practitioner, or want to have like another experience that's more focused, let me know. Well, you know, let me know. Just go on my website, www.rawcreations.com. In there, it has in the events, there's a list of dates for the What is Reiki webinar. Sign in or sign up. It's $15 and basically get all the information you really need on Reiki. That's really informative and important. Yeah, so check it out. It's super fun. It's about an hour, sometimes an hour and 10 minutes, but it's literally an hour of your time and it's full of informative information. And I just love it because I created it and I think it's really awesome because we really need more Reiki platforms and I just want to spread that and have it happen. Yeah, that's that. That's that. So you want to check on what's going on with Sacred Willow Reiki Healing or Raw Creations, go to www.rawcreations.com. Oh, yeah, final thing. Reiki request. I didn't have any this week. I did send Reiki to my usual folks, you know, even though I did put the request out, but, you know, I didn't want to be a broken record constantly giving the same request. So if you have any Reiki requests, whether if it's helping you through your day, giving you energy, helping a sprained ankle or your headache, or helping you be prepared and having the courage to have a speech in front of all your colleagues, whatever the case is, on that same website that I've been talking about, www.rawcreations.com, the RHAW. On the bottom right is Reiki request. Put in your Reiki request right there. I get a notification, I know what's poppin', and I will add you to the following Monday for the Reiki requests, okay? With that, you all, love you so much. Thank you so much for being such great supporters and watching my videos. This is a longer one than usual, and I appreciate you all sticking around and watching. As I know, our attention spans are just so minute, but I do appreciate it. With that being said, stay safe, stay blessed. Peace out. Till next time, y'all.